here in the bottom left. The dark horse of the GSL. And a very aggressive style Terran.
SC for you.
He wants this, man. The whole FOU team wants this so badly. They only have one player in Code S.
Now in the upper left, doing the extractor trick to get an extra drone.
I am NesTea.
NesTea breaking the laws of physics to get that extra drone.
You know what's so funny? Excuse me. You know what's so funny about NesTea and his story is this guy started out as a top, a top 2-on-2 player. Then in StarCraft 1, they removed most of the 2-on-2s in StarCraft 1. He went to 1-on-1, resulted in a failure essentially. He had no success.
Yeah, very
somewhat of a
little.
joke in the scene.
I think he made it past an OSL or an MSL qualifications one time and then bombed out, if I recall correctly. Yeah.
And everybody was laughing when they heard NesTea switch to StarCraft 2. We said, "Oh my God, when is he going to change his career?" You know, it's not working out.
That's true. During the beta, he was very highly ranked, and I hit him a ton of times on the ladder. Always demolished this nerd. And even Season 1, he didn't even spread creep one time. Just lost 0-2 out.
And then
Season 2, he was the best player in the world.
Season 2, he gets to the finals. We're like, what? Everybody wants Marine King Prime to win because NesTea was not popular. He wins that, proves everybody wrong.
He didn't lose any games till the finals.
Was clutch in the Korea versus the World show match. Saved the team there.
Dude,
And then, you know, here he is again. And I got to say, everybody in this studio is cheering for NesTea.
Absolutely.
He went from 0 to hero.
He is certainly a hero, Tasteless. He's my hero. NesTea making 8 speedlings right now. Interesting. A little bit more than we regularly do see, but that's probably preemptive because SC FOU loving 2 barracks play. He has made 2 barracks. He has a lot of Marines in the center, but a good number of Zerglings are on the way. And in fact, he's still making Zerglings, man. NesTea learning on the fly. It's like a little birdie told me that you were going to make nothing but Marines. He tweeted that at me. If you want to tweet at Artosis and Tasis.
Yeah, call me Tasteless at Artosis. The new Golem TV Twitter is Golem TV. Simply put.
Yeah. Right, so
I do see all your tweets.
Oh, look at this.
Hold that thought. Nobody cares. He's doing the same
He's
thing.
hidden 6 of his Zerglings, so his opponent here is overcommitting a little bit. Now going to start chasing home. The Queen even coming out. The Queen wants some. She's walking very slowly. Very nice.
In the last game, NesTea totally tricked SC here.
Yeah, he did.
But SC's control is pretty good.
It is pretty darn tooky good, Tasteless. 10 more lings on the way. You know, this is beginning to look like the finals in ST1. A bunch of Marine SCV rushes against Zergling play. Speed is done, though.
I can't believe SC continued to attack after the Queen.
Yeah, that was a bit odd. And here's the thing. He's done a ton of damage to NesTea. During that time, NesTea built no drones. He built only Zerglings. He lost his Queen as well. In the meantime, SC was building SCVs. He was dropping mules. It is much better for Terran to trade some Marines for equal numbers of Zerglings or slightly more Zerglings because that's no drones.
Well, that comes from the fundamental property that all Zerg units, with the exception of the Queen, come from larva.
Yeah.
So if you're making Zerglings, you're just not making drones. Unlike Terran, where you're making SCVs from one place, Marines from another.
So even now, it's 19 SCVs and 2 mules against 16 drones. That is not a good spot for Zerg to be on. Very smart pressure builds by SC.
Now, NesTea's reaction at the start of the game was smart. He hid half the Zerglings to bait the Marines out. The problem was that
speed was not quite done.
Yeah, speed was not done, and SC's control with the Marines was pretty damn good.
It was. It was pretty stellar. And ST kept up with the micro, but I tell you, man, that Marine stutter step stuff, best square dancers I ever saw. And I watch a lot of square dance competitions.
It's all you do, Artosis.
That's what I do,
You're
man.
addicted, man. This is an intervention.
Stop watching square dancers.
Everybody's worried about you.
But what about promenading the ring? Come on! Jeez!
I got the worst cough, man.
You do?
I've been coughing, my nose is running. We had stayed pretty healthy here at the GSL till just recently.
Yeah, we've been pretty healthy recently. Had a little cold a couple days ago. Feeling better, though. Double factory going up. Looks like he's going to go Blue Flame Hellions from here. Obviously a great choice, but Ro4 is on the way, so NesTea, he's keen to what's going on. He knows. He has feelings. And another hatchery going up as well. I like that. Blue Flame on the way. Hellions being produced. Forget about the lair from NesTea. Doesn't want one. He's all good with that.
Staying low tier here.
Top tier is low tier, man.
At times it is.
Yeah.
The wise man Artosis.
And last game, we definitely had at least a few tiers from NesTea, the way that game went down, man.
Well, NesTea can catch up here, but a lot of it will depend on whether or not NesTea deals with this next attack from SC properly.
That is certainly correct. His hidden hatchery, will it get scouted, and how quickly will it? And in fact, interesting. I think we are going to see Hellion harassment followed by a Marine Hellion timing. He might even just bring the Marines for the first timing, in fact. It's a possibility. He is getting combat shields right away, which means he just wants them to be able to take a lot of hits. That can make it
so
very
the
good for
Hellions
rush.
can deal the damage.
Yeah.
Marines tanking, something Marines don't normally do.
But of course, NesTea is getting a Baneling Nest because he's so smart and so handsome, much like Tasteless.
Go on. Don't stop.
He's really good at games. He
Yeah.
can fly.
Yeah, I can fly. I normally take the subway so I don't look kind of like a dick, but
You don't want to show off.
I don't want to show off, so I just take the subway normally.
Also, there's a lot of turrets around Seoul.
Yeah.
A lot of anti-air. Even Tasteless can't take out a StarCraft 2 missile
No,
turret.
man, those things fire so fast. Okay,
Oh
he's coming.
God, this timing's going to be sick. Oh, Tasteless. Roaches are on the way. But
Nope.
this is like the grossest. Look at this. NesTea right now is like, God darn it, I wanted to win the championship. This is bad.
Ugh.
10 roaches being produced, though.
Now, roaches can deflect this. Marines and Hellions both terrible against roaches.
This is so fearsome. Beautiful scanting out. So many creep tubers. NesTea took forever painting the map with that. And here come the roaches. There's more roaches on the way, as well as some banelings. The combat shield's doing a great job, but that is a lot of roaches, man. And the Hellions, will they go towards that top base? It looks like they may, Tasteless. No, they're just waiting for a run-by. They're going to go for a run-by here. And NesTea, he has to block this right with those roaches. No! They get up there.
They're inside the base.
And he's going to lose a lot of drones.
This was really good handling by SC. He saw he couldn't win it, so he baited him out, threw the Hellions in that way. Uh-oh.
The roaches, though, they're coming down here. They're going to meet some siege tanks.
Oh, dude. One more shot. If it's one more.
Oh! 40 drones against 45 SCVs. There is an SCV that tried to scout the 12 o'clock base but didn't make it in. Now, just now makes it in. My voice is breaking because this is so exciting.
We're both going to sound terrible by tomorrow, Artosis.
Don't care. I don't care if I can never speak again as long as I can cast these games. We have to put like a little box in the bottom right of just the camera on meter in the games. I'll be like clapping and stuff.
We have to explain the
Cheering.
finals through interpretive dance.
Yeah. A lot of siege tanks right now.
There's going to be a
Speed
third
on the way.
timing coming up here. This is a very technical build here by SC.
Yeah.
I got to go back to that initial attack. He actually pulled the army out because he couldn't attack it. NesTea got really confident. He goes, oh, I got this. Then, as he pulls his opponent's army out, baits him out, he just goes into the main and kills the drones.
Yeah. All right. Baneling's speed is finishing up. Hopefully NesTea has not made any more roaches. He has a huge amount of roaches right now, but those aren't going to be too good against siege tanks. This is so important for SC to make this work because NesTea does have those 3 bases. He redroned very, very quickly. He's making banelings now. His roach speed's about done. His baneling speed's about done.
I don't know if he should be going over in this area. It's all creep. Even though he's taking it all out, those banelings going to be fast for the time being on that.
Right now, NesTea 133 supply against 116. He's got 69 drones against 50 SCVs. Good siege location.
Spine crawler is down.
That's all right. A ton of banelings are being made. But SC, he has these siege tanks, man. Very important siege tanks. And, oh, I love these roaches to the back,
coming up from behind. He wants that back tank.
He is going to flank, and here we go. Banelings rolling down. Roaches coming in from the back. And it looks like NesTea gonna break through this push, showing that he is not gonna go down like a chump.
He's not gonna lay down in the snow and wait to die.
No, Tasus, this is a guy that'll eat everyone on the plane to stay alive. And that is exactly what he's doing right now, eating through these brains, eating through these siege tanks. And even though he may end up losing these roaches, killing off the siege tanks is so important.
SC's so smart, he turned around. A weaker player would have kept attacking.
Mutas are out, Tasteless. They're on the way, they are out. Let me see right now. There's like one medevac on the field, so the Muta's gonna do great. No missile turrets. The Mutalisks can now fly into the base and kill stuff. In fact, he's running with SCVs. Oh no, he's transferring. How is he doing that? He's map hacking. All right, here come the Mutas going after the SCVs, and SC right now has a sick feeling in the pit of his stomach like NesTea punched him, and well, he did with his Mutas.
Brains come up. NesTea knows he can take out a few, backs off.
Doesn't lose a Muta, has one super damaged Muta. Muta's so red. It's like he farted in public.
In an elevator.
Oh no.
That's the worst. And you think it's going to be one of those sneaky, slippery, it just gets out, but nobody knows who it is. But then that whoopee cushion sound comes out. All right, I need to stop talking about this. Head-to-head.
SCVs, 103 supply to 153. NesTea pulling way ahead at the moment.
Oh,
getting a medevac.
Beautiful. NesTea is so good.
He's unfathomably good. You cannot fathom it.
And look at the minimap, man. There's so much creep spread around. It's almost to the front door of the Terran's expansion.
He lost all his creep early on, too. And he's just on top of it. Most top Zergs lose their creep, and like, whatever. No more creep for me. But NesTea doesn't put up with such things.
No.
He just goes right back to work, Tasteless. So I don't have creep, I need creep.
I need some creep. What are you going to do? Looks like he may move out here for a timing attack. He needs to take out those tanks, though. He cannot get in there without destroying those tanks.
Yeah, and NesTea has taken a 4th base. His supply is 50 above his opponent's, 179 to 129. You can do the math yourself, that's 50 supply.
There you go.
Muta's just picking off what they can, running away when it doesn't suit them to fight. Some would call them cowards, I call them smart. To be able to pass on their Mutalisk DNA, their family lines will live on.
That's right.
And that's what's most important, isn't it? Biologically speaking, at least.
Now the Mutas are going to bank in here again. Is the bottom expansion defendable?
He's got a couple missile turrets in there.
Could get the refinery.
The Marines are all kind of out of position, though. Takes out the first missile turret relatively easily.
NesTea always knows when to engage with those Mutas.
Yeah, he's the best at that. And NesTea is about to take a mid-base, but Marines walk in at the exact moment. We'll show you that in a moment. We have some good Mutalisk harassment going on. And this was really lucky by NesTea. It threw down the hatchery 1 second before those Marines ran through. They want to go hit that top expand. Has a couple spines to slow it down. But now NesTea has plenty of time to react to that.
You know, the big issue here for Terran is, hold that thought. Stem attack going on over here. He needs to get drones. There's no time to get the hatchery.
Bringing his Mutas up. Starts targeting the medevac.
Here is a big issue here for our Terran player. Where is he going to expand to next?
Yeah, no.
There's no real location he could take.
NesTea will give him the runaround, man.
NesTea is actually not going to try to go for a kill move. And then I said that, and then he goes for the kill move.
Yeah, I am, Tasteless, actually. And here he goes! Roaches and a ton of banelings rolling in. There are so many siege tanks in here. His Mutalisks and banelings want to take those out. And holy crap, NesTea, the god of Zerg, the smartest man on the planet, doing what he needs to do, which is win.
You know, what I was going to say earlier is he's not going to attack. There's no need to. He's going to sit back and just wait for him to try to take a base, but I was wrong. I mean, I guess he has so much. Look at his money. he actually has almost 3K.
Yeah.
And that was when he was max. That's exactly what happened.
Oh my
macro was
God.
so good. His macro was so good that he actually said, I need to get rid of these units so I can make more.
Yeah, and it was a good timing on it, man. You know, he had the biggest supply lead he could possibly get on his opponent. Didn't want him to max out as well. Decided I will take a note out of Jelizerk's book and start getting aggressive. And here we go. He's going to go again. He has 50 Banelings rolling in. Only one Siege Tank. SC. Your units are going down. Should be seeing GG momentarily.
NesTea just completely off the hook here. Into the main.
GG.
Man.
Let nobody ever say that NesTea was not godly.
That was insane. Especially considering the way the game started out. NesTea losing his queen.
I wish we could just start game 3.
I know.
Like, shut up, Taste, start game 3. It's like you have no control over it.
Just yelling at me for some reason. I like that picture.
J-Duck, my little. J-Duck is his name.
Yep.
MJ Duck.
MJ Duck. NesTea had a ring on. Is he married?
I don't know.
Maybe he's in the nerd mob, making nerds kiss his ring.
I was just gonna say.
Maybe. So, NesTea is evening this out. First game was a rush. Second game, very drawn-out macro game. And look, it's pretty even thus far. Can't get more even than 1-1, right? Right? Wait. Yeah.
Well, to be even against NesTea, I think you have to be up like 10-1 in a best of 11 or something. Or best of 21, rather. That would make more sense.
That would make more sense.
That might be even against NesTea. Because he's that good.
You don't normally see a moment where the player is so far ahead just due to his macro that he actually has to get rid of his army because for those of you guys who really don't know a lot about StarCraft 2, it caps you out at 200 supply. You can't just keep making stuff. So in that moment, he has like 3K. He's just like...
I find it hard to believe that someone just went, oh.
Dude, you don't know, man. There are some serious noob viewers here. So he can't make any more stuff. So he just says, I'm going to throw my whole army at him. I'll remake that again in a second. It's pretty scary.
There's nothing scarier than NesTea once he gets going. If you don't
He's
kill
very
him right
good.
off, you can maim him even. You can cut off one of his arms, man. Kill his queen, make him make all Zerglings.
Yeah, man.
And he'll still come back.
It's true. We're going to have a 2-minute break. Don't go too far away. We got to see who's going to win this here at the GSL.
When I feel like something is wrong, but something is worth